very gratifying to me that we're able to resolve this crime.
What's up, guys? Total Line, episode 32. How you guys doing tonight? Give me 1 second. I'm going to flip this light on up here, guys. And we'll turn this light off. Here we go. Oh, the big comfy couch. Oh, hold on 1 second, guys. So how did everybody's Christmas go, you guys? It is going to be a great year, dude. It's going to be an awesome year. Yeah, I'm on time tonight, you guys, because I don't have much time to play with, but we're still going to make a show out of it anyway. How's everybody doing tonight? What's going on, Gooniac? How you doing, buddy? See if we can get a few more people to trickle in here. Jeff, how was your Christmas, man? What's up, Roy? Thanks for sending me that video of that P-47 flight again. I know I'd already seen it before, but that was pretty cool watching it again. Deuces Wild, what's going on? Pilot Ryan, what's going on? What is up, guys? What is going on, man? Hope you guys all had a great Christmas. Doing some Christmas barbecue. Hell yeah, man. That sounds awesome. I want some Christmas barbecue. Merry Christmas, RC Stinger, man. How's it going? Happy holidays, Sky Blazer. What's up, man? Rock'em Sock'em Roy. Craig Bevan, what's going on?
The victim has been shot at close range and is in extremely critical condition. The officer said he looked like he took one right in the face. Agents have to wonder,
What'd he say?
will their victim survive? That's a lot of blood on the ground there.
John, what's going on, man? How you doing?
It became apparent to me that this, in all probability, was going to be a homicide investigation. Everything was indicating that it would be.
All right, let's get at them. In the light of day, agents get to work examining the crime scene.
Number one, we need to search for anything of evidentiary value, such as a bloodstain pattern, a weapon. It looks like possible blood here.
Paul McNeil says Happy New Year from the land of the dry rub.
Very slowly do a walk here and see if we see anything.
Delaware, what's going on, man? Merry Christmas.
A thorough search of the area reveals very little about their victim or his attacker.
There was no gun there. There was no wallet there. Unfortunately,
Anybody get any planes for Christmas? That's my question. Hangar 51, what's going on, man? My buddy Kenny in the house.
Missing in a case like this, if we start to think that probably there's been a robbery of some sort. As far as suspects go, it could
Fireblade. What is going on, man?
been somebody from Hawk Base that fired on this guy.
Ryan says, yep, he sure did. What'd you get, Ryan? You're probably going to let us know tomorrow on the show anyway, but
No idea where the investigation was going to go.
We were also operating under the fact that
Eric, I saw that quad.
on scene provide us any information as
P40 and the Havoc.
Still might be on the base, might be on
Got the Havoc, did you?
and if he had done this to one
You'll enjoy it.
certainly
It's a fun plane.
for others. So there was a very high degree of
Kind of like an Avani on steroids.
Good morning. We've had an incident on base overnight. I knew that the captains and the admirals, I knew that the leadership, senior leadership.
Kevin Farrow said he got the Twin Otter.
They want answers and they were going to want quickly. The victim is suffering from a single.
Well, I did not get any planes, you guys, but I did get batteries. Yes, I got batteries. I'm going to go grab one of them here pretty soon. I'll show you what I got. I got a few of them.
In security on the installation, and for someone to come into our environment and commit a heinous crime such as this, you know, it's like we've been violated. I talked with Dan, and Dan's agreed to be the case control agent on this one.
that type of violence on board the base was very uncommon. We had nothing as far as.
All right, this is just one of them, but this is what I got. I've got a few of these.
Why don't you go down to the hospital, find out from the doctor what the prognosis is, and then we can get down and see. Get, why don't you head down to the base, see if they have anything, later I gotta get down to the board, and we can start checking with the ship.
Brandy knew you guys.
This is a very violent crime. Don't take any risk with this guy. If you run across a suspect, I want to know immediately so we can get sufficient numbers there. Thank you.
I've got two of these, two 5,000s. So yeah, not bad, man. Not a bad cop for Christmas. This is what I wanted, man. I got enough planes. I need batteries to fly the things. So I just got a bunch of batteries, you guys.
One of the ships at Blue Creek, and they made contact.
You got 4 more of these?
And they were able to ascertain
Jeff?
one of their first-class petty officers had failed to return from shore leave last night.
At that point, we obtained a picture.
Guniak, you like these packs? So that was a good call.
The missing sailor is their victim, Todd Wilson, a first-class petty officer.
Awesome. Michael Roshka, what's up, man? Got the same ones. Great price on them. Yeah, they were priced really nicely, you guys. Very nicely.
And he's been in the Navy for approximately 13 years.
Got one new smart battery. Okay.
He was in great condition. He had a bullet wound.
Jeff, the reason I went with this brand is because of you, brother. You recommended these, so I was like, okay, we'll give them a shot, see how they go. This thing is a 6,000 and it weighs as much as my old 5,000s do. That's what I'm really liking about this battery right now. It's about the same weight as some of the 5,000s that I have, but it's 6,000.
After a 4-hour
Gonna have to run some of these bad boys. I already got one of them charged. I was gonna throw it in the Havoc and see how it goes.
agents have their first clue.
That projectile.
It's got 2 6S's and 2 4S's.
Forensic lab for examination.
Oh, Michael's got 2 6S HBRs or HRVs, and he's also got 2 4S ones.
We were told that the projectile was probably fired.
It says it's got a 50C discharge and it has a 100C burst.
Which type of gun was used, but little else.
So that's pretty decent power if they go,
The victim, Todd Wilson, lies
or if it's accurate.
At that point, we had no idea who the suspect may have been. We're looking
Pretty
for-
nice, not bad at all.
The special agents checked to see if there were any other crimes committed on.
Yeah, they really are. They're nice, Jeff. I like them.
We sent agents down to basically.
The first one that I just charged up, it charged up nicely. So
To see what other types of crimes they have been reported over the last 24, 48 hours.
this one's still
Anything from that.
Who's gonna glance through
this one's still not charged up yet.
We're looking for traffic stops.
So maybe what reported.
But all the cells were good.
That when we were looking through the ICR was that in the same area where Todd Wilson had been shot, and right around that same time, a sailor had been given a ticket for reckless driving.
Red Cat Racing Vortex SS Nitro RC truck. Wow, there's a lot to that. GB Linden's in the house. What's up, GB?
Agents contact the patrol officer.
Oh, you guys hear that TV?
Special Agent Parker, CIS. How you doing, sir? Good. So let me talk to you a little bit about this ticket.
My bad. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, and then my wife got me this as well. She gets me the one that comes out every year. So I've got probably 5 or 6 of these particular types of sweatshirts. And she gets me one every year. They come out with a new one every single football season. And she'll get me the hat and she'll give me the shirt. We hear everything. Yeah. I didn't realize it was up that loud. My bad, guys. Christmas was good, Roy. Can't complain, man. It was pretty good. I I was not really expecting too much RC related. And like I said, I got these batteries, so I'm pretty excited about these batteries. When's the last time you had barbecue in Memphis? Last time I had barbecue in Memphis. Well, let's see. I had to have been in like the first or the second grade, or second or the third grade. Was the last time I was in Tennessee, period. So sometime back in 1989 or 1988. These are HRB 6050Cs with a 100C burst. Not bad. And I've got a couple of these, a couple 5000s. Yeah, Jeff, I seen you rocking these things when you were flying a few of your planes, and I was like, I gotta check those out. You said that they were decent batteries, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna check them out, and they're actually priced pretty well too, you guys. Yeah, man, it was a long time ago that I was in Tennessee, 1988, 1989, somewhere in there. I was just a kid. Yeah, man. I plan on it. I usually do take pretty good care of my batteries. I got a charge on the ones that I have now, but I'm planning on taking these out tomorrow and going. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not expensive at all. Now I want barbecue. Roy says now he wants barbecue. Thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, Jeff, that's what we did there. That's the one that we got there. The two for deal. They were well needed, man. I needed batteries pretty badly. I needed batteries more than I needed anything. Dude, wait till you crawl on raw TRX4 Bronco on my channel from a year ago. Deuces Wild said he has a TRX4 Bronco. Oh, damn, douche. Oh, there it is right there's that. No, that's a K5 Blazer. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like how those lights light up in the front like the new halogens do. Oh, you can see them in the daylight. That's sick. Yeah, that's a nice Bronco, man. That's nice. Yeah, this is a pretty cool spot. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Those are nice. All electric, huh? Is that a Guniac? Is that F5? Is that a hard plane to fly? I mean, like, it looks to me like it's one of those twitchy kind of planes. Like, the ailerons are going to be super, super touchy if you're not careful right off. Farmer Man, how's it going? Stock, yes, very. That's what I thought. That was going to be what I was going to get. If I got a plane for Christmas, I was going to get that plane. Tonight I'm getting lit up. He says he's getting lit up, you guys. Like a Christmas tree. Oh, I'm dealing with like a bad shoulder pain right now, you guys. It's really killing me, man. I can barely even sit back straight. Oh. New Inrunner may be good, but with FMS fan. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds good. That's what Ryan's been doing with a lot of his planes. He's putting FMS fans in them. It's a 140-mile-an-hour missile. I believe it, man. I'm watching you fly yours just because I'm interested in getting one. And I can't get over how fast that thing is. It's crazy. Well, that's too bad, Farmer. I usually never have a problem having somebody grab the phone from me and filming at my flying club. Oh, you're flying indoor. I see. Bledsoe, how you doing, man? Just saw your name up there. How's it going, brother? You know, years ago, that's what I started with. Was a little helicopter, and got it from oh, I can't think of the name of the place now. It's like a bookstore. But anyways, it was probably one of the nicest ones that I had. It actually had the propeller on the boom for moving it side to side and making it change directions. And I got pretty good at that thing, flying that thing and then landing it in my hand and stuff. But other than that, that's pretty much all the experience I've had with like a helicopter. Is Reckham Roy comparing RC motors to actual engines? Roy, you're going to win every time, bro. Dave, how is your old... What did he say? How is the old sleeping mattress? What, this? Oh, this is a couch. Roy's like, oh shit, I thought we were talking real trucks. Well, they are real, but they're just a little smaller, Roy. They're just little smaller trucks. The two that I just saw on Deuce's Wild's channel, Were pretty cool. He has a Blazer and he's got a Bronco, and they both look pretty cool. Definitely like the red Bronco though. I've always been a big Bronco fan, like those old school Broncos like that. Anyway, my wife likes them too. They are fun, aren't they? I'm gonna end up getting one. I just don't know what I want to get. I do like the Arma brand of trucks, but at the same time, it would be nice to actually like build something custom of my own. What happened? What happened, Bledsoe? Oh, okay, Bledsoe. I see. Yeah, Pilot Ryan, I saw you were having a blast with that Arma. That's what I'm thinking too, man. I'm thinking Arma. I think that's what I'll go just to start out with, just something to start out with. It would be fun to, some days we just can't fly, man. There's just no way you're going to go out and fly, when there's, a foot of snow on the ground. And it would be nice to actually just have something that you can just bomb around on the streets or something. Oh, Bledsoe's on the FAA thing, basically going to require transponders on the model or aircraft. Is that just for drones or is that for RC airplanes as well, Bledsoe? Why all these years they don't bother us, and now all of a sudden they just all these years go by, no, they don't bother us, and then they're like, oh well, is it something that we can make money on? Oh well, that's great. Let's make them do this, and this, so that we can make money off of this. It's a damn shame that we can't have one free thing in the free country. They'll always find a way. They'll always find a way to make us pay in order to enjoy what we love to enjoy, what we enjoy. Amazon wants the airspace. Well, Amazon can shit in one hand and want in the other and see which one fills up quicker. Because they want to start doing those drone package thing. That's a horrible idea. The first time one of those things flies through an engine of a plane, it's over. Because those drones are not being flown by a single person. Those drones are actually being flown by GPS coordinates. So it's just like anything can happen though, man. Anything can happen. I would much rather have a person controlling the drone rather than a GPS tracking system controlling a drone. And what are we allowed to fly our RC stuff up to? About 400 feet? Is that what it is? Ryan says, govern yourselves, man. That's all you can do right now. That's all you can do is just worry about what you can do to keep yourself in the hobby. I mean, if it gets too ridiculous, people obviously, we're all going to speak up and say something, and probably something to the effect of, hey guys, we're done fucking around here. You know, set something in stone and leave it the fuck alone, you know? $400, yeah, that's what I thought. 400 feet. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gone 400 feet away from myself with anything. So, I mean, or at least 400 feet up. I've never gone 400 feet up with a plane. I don't believe so anyway. Would you say, Craig? He says if you're a sailplane pilot, 400 feet really isn't all that much. I can see that. I can understand that. Their diagram shows a 400-foot dome, so 400 foot in any direction. Okay. So pretty much like, 400 feet from your center of mass. Yeah, I think you're right. System is the way to go. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, and that's basically what it's going to end up coming down to. People are going to get sick of this. Oh, we got to pay a fee for this. We got to pay a fee for this and a fee for this. Oh, we also have to have this kind of insurance, or we have to have, just put it all into one big package. You know what I mean? Like your insurance and your car and your home loans and stuff like that. All your insurance stuff. Just make it something like that. Put it in one big package. Everybody buys it. And everybody's good. They have to send out the numbers and the cards and all that stuff. We're not responsible for any of that. That's stuff that they'll have to do on their end as part of the service. But like I said, it's just one more way that, they can make money off of us. They're already hatching the next plan to make money off of surfers. Next year it'll be, oh man, these guys out there on their surfboards, they're polluting the water with their body sweat. We got to make money off of this somehow. We got to make them have insurance and pay insurance for surfing. It's like, it's ridiculous. It really is. It's absolute stupidity. Always, Deuce. It's always that way. It's been that way for a very long time, man. Anything that they can put their hands into to make a little bit of money, that's what they're going to do, man. Come after surfing, I will lose it. Yeah. Sky Blazer says they better not come after us surfing. No, they're not. They're not Sky Blazers. That was just an analogy. But it's Raven Rock, what's going on, man? How you doing? But it just seems like every time people find something fun, the government's not too far behind trying to make some money off of it. Oh, everyone else think Dave looks a little like Boy Scout of America. You're supposed to tell anybody, Josh. Not supposed to tell nobody. Yes, I am a Boy Scout. Oh. Oh, I'm dealing with this freaking shoulder, man. The shoulder is freaking out. It's out of whack, man. Something's not right. I slept on it wrong or something. Yeah, Eric, I think you're right. So basically, whatever they're going to do, I mean, it's probably not going to be that bad. I mean, honestly, how much could they charge us, or how much could they actually make us do with a model aircraft before we could put it in the air? I mean, to answer that question, honestly, they could really screw us. But I don't think that's what their angle is. Their angle is they just want to make some money off this deal. That's what it always is. It's always about money, you guys. It's always about money. They're not doing this for anything for safety. They're not. That's just the bullshit story that they put behind it. They're doing this for money. That's the way it's always been. It's always about money. That almighty dollar. Humanity's number one sin is fucking currency. You guys can blame the Romans for that one. No offense if you're Roman or Italian. The almighty dollar. That's what it's all about, man. They don't care whether or not we're out there being safe with these goddamn planes or whether we're being safe with our drones. They care about, well, I can make a little something off of this. You know, in the United States, you know, if we get 30,000 people to pay $30 a year, I mean, you do the math, you guys. And that's only for 30,000 people. I'm sure there's a hell of a lot more of us out there than that. Yeah, Bledsoe. Hopefully they're not in here. I'd pay. Yeah. Well, I mean, like Ryan said, they'll probably make us do that if they hear that shit. But anyways, I mean, I'd have to agree that I do enjoy this hobby quite a lot. And the thing that they need to work on is just, you know, consolidating everything into one payment. You know, you got all these different organizations that want a piece of the pie. Well, put it all into one big package for us. And then you guys take your fucking cut out of that, however you want to take your cut. And then you guys leave us the hell alone. And we're good for a year or 2 years or 5 years, whatever we decide that we're going to pay for. And they should give us an option whether we want to pay for a year, 5 years. You know, they should give us an option so that, and then make it a little less the more you purchase at one time. You know, just like everything else in the world, just like everything else out there. You purchase a little bit more up front, you get it a little bit cheaper. What's going on, Josh? How you doing, brother? Yeah, kind of like a tax. Probably the thing about with like stuff like that where you're pretty much, there shouldn't be tax on something like that. I don't think there should be tax on something like that. Oh hell yeah, Josh, good man. I know you're doing pretty well over there, with your channel, dude. I'm really proud of you and Hangar 51. Both you guys are doing awesome jobs. I see you guys pop up from time to time. But yeah, to charge a tax on that, I don't know if there would be a tax. I don't know if there would be a tax that you could charge on that. I mean, trying to think like the internet, like if on your internet and your cell phone bills, do you guys pay a tax on that? If there's a tax on that, I mean, you're basically buying a package that says, oh, you're allowed to fly your planes without us coming giving you a fine or a ticket. That's where they're going to make their money, though, is the people that don't do it and go out there and fly anyways. And then these poor policemen are going to have to go and start handing out tickets for people out there flying their quads or people out there flying their helicopters or their planes. And these tickets aren't going to be cheap, man. You know, these are going to be expensive tickets. No, Raven Rock, I try not to ever look at the freaking cell phone bill because there's all kinds of fucking like stupid shit in there that pisses me off. So no, I usually don't look at the cell phone bill. It just pisses me off each time I look at it. So I try to stay away from looking at, in particular, the cell phone bill. Look, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. The cops in my town, they actually come and watch me fly. They are not interested in writing fucking tickets for people out there flying their planes. They would actually rather come and watch you fly your planes and chill there with you and hang out with you and ask you questions about it. I mean, those are the kind of cops that I have in my town. They're not interested in writing tickets for people out there having fun. You know, they'd rather see you out there flying your planes, or the kids that are growing up in the neighborhood. They'd rather see them out there flying their drones and racing their cars around on the ground than going out there and becoming part of the criminal element. You know, they would much rather see the kids going in that direction than the directions that, you know, some of us kids went, you know, in growing up over the years. That's what we're all saying. Yeah, Josh, we're all of equal mind. That's what we're thinking too, man. Same exact thought, brother. Yep. Just come up with something. Just put something together, put it in to a package, sell it to us, and then leave us the hell alone. That's funny, Guniak. I actually have a cop that wants to learn how to fly. He wants to learn how to do it. And I was like, well, you know, I would start off with some type of a high wing trainer. He's like, I have no idea what that is, but I'll take your word for it. I've yet to see him since then, but I've gotten a few people over there that want to actually start flying. Changing my location of where I'm flying. You guys know that already. I got a new spot where I'll be flying. As a matter of fact, I took a gander over there today to see what it looks like, and it's actually thawed out, you guys. We've had like 40-degree weather the last like 3 days, and the snow is like pretty much melted away. So I'm probably going to go over there at some point, either tomorrow or the next day, so that we can get the maiden flight of this bad boy. I also want to fly the Havoc on the 6000s, these 6000s, and see how it does. Other than that, I mean, we still have the MiG to fly, you guys. We still have to fly that MiG-17, you guys. We still have not flown that since it's been fixed, upgraded and painted and stuff. Yeah, it's the same way here, Josh. The cops absolutely they'll if they see me out there, they'll stop and be like, "You getting ready to put something in the air?" Yeah, I am actually, and they'll sit there and they'll watch, man, and they absolutely love it. Yes, Raven Rock. I still have the F-14 to fly. I don't know if you're talking about yours or if you're talking about mine, bro, but that's what I got these batteries for, man. I've got 5000s and 6000s, 6S. So that's what, and they got the old EC5 connectors ready to go. Honestly, I would just like to take the F-14 out and beef up the front of it a little bit, and put some carbon fiber rods. Carbon rods. I would like to put some carbon rods in the front of it just to beef up the nose of it a little bit before I actually go out and fly for the first time. Well, not the first time, but the first time in a long time. Pterodactyl says he's going to maiden his Havoc. The Havoc's fun, man. It's how did the batteries smell when I got them? Well, this one's new still. You know, like your grandma's attic, like when you were a kid, and it had that like mothball smell? Kind of like that. Yeah, that's the one right there. It's the plastic. got a funky smell. That yeah, they do have kind of a funky smell. Yeah, smell. Yeah, is that what I'm smelling? Is that the lithium? Probably shouldn't be sniffing that, huh? Woo! It does go away, yeah. Oh man. Right. He says, Yeah, guys, don't sniff your batteries when you first get them. Just take our word for it that they have a smell. Yeah, Deuce, I agree with you 100% on that. I know I know that you probably got a few years on me, but it was the same. It's the same deal. I think it was my generation where things started becoming more like that, where people started where the government started getting involved in pretty much everything and wanted, wanted to have their hands in everything, and they want like I remember years ago when I was growing up, insurance was not mandatory. You did not have to have insurance on your vehicle. Now if you hit somebody and you messed up their car, that was on you to make sure that their shit got taken care of. Or was it that you had to have at least liability? I think that's what it was. You had to at least have liability. That was it. So basically, if you hurt somebody else or you ruined somebody else's property, it was taken care of. So you had to at least just have liability. Now this shit where you have to have full coverage and it's just the way for these people to make money off of us. That's all, guys. Making it mandatory to have full coverage on your vehicle. Especially if it's a car that you're still paying for. Or it's a lease or something like that. But back in the day, you didn't have to have insurance you didn't have to have shit. I mean, you really honestly didn't even have to have liability back years ago. You didn't have to have any type of insurance at all, period. So just recently in this state, for years and years and years, from the time I was a kid all the way up till now, it was free to fish in the ocean. You could literally go to the ocean and throw your line in the water, and it was free. You didn't have to worry about getting a ticket, Well, the state of Maine was like, well, shit, man, for all these years, we could have been making money off of that. Well, let's not let another year go by. And they started charging us to fish in the ocean. And it's just one of those things, guys, where it's like, it was fine the way it was. We're not harvesting like giant amounts of fish out of the ocean here every year. It's actually hard to catch a fish up here in the summertime. It really is, unless you go out on a boat. But if you're just fishing from the shore, it's really hard to catch a fish from the shore here. It's not a very easy thing to do. Stripers are very elusive up here. But they were like, well, there's so many people that do it and want to do it. We should make money off of it. Yes, Raven Rock. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. I think what I was trying to get at, Raven Rock, was like years ago, you didn't even have to do that. Like not like I'm talking like 60s, 70s. I don't even think that wasn't something that was mandatory. Insurance wasn't a mandatory thing. But yeah, you're right. It is a way for them to protect their collateral on a lease and stuff, or even on a car that you're purchasing. But anyways, they started making us pay to fish in the ocean. And it was just something about that just really burned me. And it was like, for many, many years, this was something that, us Mainers, it was a point in time where we were able to go fish in the ocean, and that marked the warm weather coming, and you know, the run of the striper bass and the mackerel and stuff like that. And then it was just as simple as getting in your car, going to the beach, surf casting, or going out on the points, out onto the rocks, and fishing there, and not having to worry about anything. No, you didn't need a license or anything, or any type of nothing. You needed nothing. You just had to be a Maine resident. So as long as you had a Maine ID, you were fine. The out-of-state people always had to pay something, but not if you were a Maine resident. And then they changed it about 4 or 5 years ago. They switched it so that now we have to pay for a license for the year. And I just think it's bullshit. It's just every little thing that they can possibly make money off of that's what they're doing. And it sucks to see some of the things that you had free as a kid kind of dissipate. And it's not just that bad, you guys. They keep raising the price every year. Like the first year it was like $10 or $6 or something like that. I think it was $6 the first year, $6 or $7. And over 5 years they've raised it all the way up to 20. And it's like, it wasn't good enough that they can make just a little bit off of it. No, and then next year they're probably going to bump it up even more. So it's just kind of pathetic. It really is. It's really pathetic. And it's not like we have a choice either. It's not like we can say, hey, wait a minute, we don't want to do that. We don't want to have to pay for that. You know, where's our mallet? When do we get to say you guys have to stop? You know, there is none of that. It's you're going to do it or you're not going to fish, or you'll be fishing illegally. So, I mean, same thing with the drones and shit like that. It's just one more way that they can make money off of us, guys. That's just the way it's always going to be. We'll never be able to stop it. We'll never be able to intervene. Not unless we all stood up as one, as a collective, and we just kind of like marched our asses as an RC group all the way up to the fucking the steps of the White House, and we're like, enough's enough, you know, we're done with this shit. You know, give us a straight package or something, give us a straight shot, or, you know, leave our hobby the fuck alone. That's basically what it's going to take, man. They'll laugh at one person trying to go up there and speak out. But if there's, you know, 500,000 people that show up and they're, whoa, wait a minute, guys. Maybe we don't want to mess with this crowd. And they don't. They don't want to mess with us, yo. I'm just kidding. They don't want none of this. Oh, shit. Bledsoe, tax my taxes, please. Make them more, please. Can you please make them more? Don't. You better be careful, man. Brian's right, Bledsoe. They're gonna see you, man. They're gonna start raising your taxes, bro. Oh, remind me later. Why, Josh? What's going on, man? What's oh? Are you speaking of what I think you're speaking of, Josh? Probably. I'll just leave it at that. I feel you, bro. I feel you. We can't do anything about it. AMA is like the NRA. It's on the sideline, swimming in the money. Yep, that's exactly. Hey, Raven Rock said it like a champ, bro. Just totally just came off with it. Boom. Like a champ. Oh, they all get fat lips, Eric or Roy. They all get fat lips. When you can reach them. Bledsoe, I agree 150% with that comment. I think that would be a pretty sick platform for a Claymore, actually. I don't know if any of you guys have ever set up Claymores before, but I actually have. I've actually set up like live Claymores before. I've seen them go off. I've seen what they can do to a human body. So the Claymores, that would be an awesome platform for a Claymore. That would be actually pretty sick. You need to be careful though, Bledsoe. The government's gonna come after you and tax you on your idea. You can't have a good idea in this country or they're gonna charge you for it. So be careful. Gabe, that's why I moved away from California and moved to Mississippi. Bro, those are two states that I've actually lived in as well, man. I grew up in California, in San Diego. I went to a little school up in the mountains called Ramona High School. And I've also lived in Mississippi as well. I actually did my AIT training in Mississippi at the CB base in Gulfport. I've also been to Panama City Beach, Florida as well for training. Ruffins saying that he had to pay to fish. Yeah, okay. Yep, I believe it. I believe it, Ruffins. That's what they do. Deuces Wild said he's lived in Mississippi for 10 years now. Well, I tell you what, guys, if you're away from the Gulf Coast, Mississippi is a quiet little place, man. It is a nice, quiet little place. Just as long as you're away from the Gulf Coast. Lived in Escondido. Okay. My grandmother lived in Escondido. That's cool. Excellent. Excellent. Lived there from 1973 and 1983. Nice. I honestly think that they honestly can't tell you what you can and cannot do on your own property, man. I mean, they like to think that they can, but when it all boils down, when push comes to shove, that's your property and you can do whatever the fuck you want on your property, at least in the state of Maine. The only thing that they don't like here is when you start building on your property without going and letting them know what you're doing. They might ask you to pay for a permit for building, but it's a standard permit. It has nothing to do with the size of what you're building. It's just a permit from the town saying that you're going to be doing construction there, which still I think is kind of an invasion of your privacy and what you're doing on your property. But if you're building onto your establishment or you're demoing something off of your establishment, they want to know, and you do have to have a permit in order to do that. Now, does that mean that you have to go down there and get a permit and to start doing it? No, you don't. You just don't let them catch you doing it. And then you don't have to pay for shit. So, but they're always trying to find some way of making a little bit of something off you. Like, see, I've always had this theory that when you buy a brand new car, you have to pay so much for your excise tax or to register your vehicle with the town. And the newer your car is, the more you have to pay for registration. I think it should be the other way around. I think the older a car is, the more damaging it is to the roads. So therefore, the older your vehicle is, the more your registration fee should be. The newer your car is, the less damage it's doing to the roads, and the less your registration fee should be. I think that's completely ass backwards the way they have that set up. So you got like this old Dodge pickup truck. No offense if anybody's got an old Dodge pickup truck, but that thing's beating the snot out of the ground. It's dripping oil everywhere. It's leaking gasoline and fuel and diesel and it's actually doing more damage to the road and to the environment than this brand new vehicle that's out. So you take this brand new vehicle and you make the registration fee more. No, I think it should be less for a brand new vehicle and more for an old vehicle, an obsolete vehicle. Not in Idaho, you still have mineral rights to your land. What does that mean? What does mineral rights mean? Does that mean that you can dig up minerals and sell them from your property? Raven Rock, are you asking about Jeff's F-15? Eric, I agree with you 100%. I know you take care of yours, but there are a lot of people out there that don't. I know you take care of yours, though. It's going out Wednesday. Jeff's Customs F-15 is going out Wednesday, you guys, as well as Eric Rogers' package and Love RCs. And that's the last time you guys will hear me say that. And then we'll have the next drawing. We'll do the next giveaway next Friday after I've got all that stuff sent out and it's all good to go and everything. Everybody's happy in that, right? Yeah, I know it is. I know that's the way that they base it. I understand that part of it. I just feel as though that, especially up here, where it actually does matter that some cars are causing damage to the road. Especially once the winter hits here, then the potholes start showing up. $530,000 miles. That sounds like my dad's Ford Ranger. Wreckham Royce. He says it's a piece of art. Raven Rock would like you guys all to know that he does not do ass to mouth. He might do mouth to ass, but he does not. I repeat, he does not do ass to mouth. You guys are too much, man. Did I see something about Barry G RC? He's up to what, 1,300 subscribers or something? Kyle, that's absolutely crazy, man. I cannot believe you're listening to that shit, bro. Kyle. Enough. Come on, man. Really? They listen to this shit. They call it ear raping, guys. That's what these kids are into nowadays. And it's basically just some guy or some person or some kid yelling into a microphone as loud as they possibly can, screaming and screaming and screaming and screaming. And that shit's funny. That's funny to them. I want to go in there and break whatever device he's listening to it on right now, as a matter of fact. That is just so fucking annoying. I can't believe that they find humor in that. It's the most annoying thing I've ever like had to deal with in my entire life. And that's what I hear coming from his bedroom right now. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. No, not right now. It's every day, guys. Every day. Yeah, old Kyle. Good old Kyle in there listening to ear rape shit. That's what they call it. It's called ear rape. You guys look it up. Look up ear rape on YouTube, and you'll see exactly what the hell I'm talking about. That's what these kids like. They love it. They love it. It's entertaining to them, I should say. He said he lives in a dry country. You can get a ticket for a beer. You have to have a ticket to get a beer. Yeah, Barry G's killing it, right? Good for him, man. He's doing good. Coconut oil on the butt tastes like almond joy. Who told you that shit, Ruffins? They lied to you. They fucking lied to you. You know what coconut oil on the butt tastes like? It tastes like coconut oil with a slight hint of ass. That's what it tastes like. Don't let them lie to you, Ruffins. Don't let them lie to you, man. Please don't let them lie to you, man. You're just going to have a nice ass taste in your mouth with a little hint of coconut on the side. Don't do it, Ruffins. Don't do it. That's what it's going to taste like, I promise you. They lie. My bad, guys. So sorry, I was just saying that I was gonna probably call it for the night. I can hear my wife wrestling in there, and like I was just saying before my mic cut off on me, she's been like doing the job of like pretty much everybody that's there because none of her employees want to show up and go to work. So she ends up having to go in and cover for them and do their fucking jobs for them. Which is probably the best thing for that to happen anyways, because she does their jobs better than they would do them anyways. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it for tonight, guys. I'm going to go relax. I appreciate all you guys coming in here and hanging out, though. This is episode 32. Yeah, we're on episode 32, you guys. That's pretty cool. Past the halfway point of the year. It's good to see all you guys, too. So I'll probably be putting up, like you see, I have my hat ready. I'll be going out there probably with just my my hat cam, but I am going to go out and get a couple of flights tomorrow. I was actually putting this on here and making sure that this was set up, making sure it was good, because sometimes if you don't put it on there right, it'll just fall off. But yeah, guys, I'll probably be doing it from the hat cam because Kyle's sick and he can't really be outside right now. But we'll get a flight video up for you guys here pretty soon. Yeah, congratulations to Barry G on his YouTube success. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm Dave. This is Dave's RC, Tova Line, episode 32. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I will see you tomorrow night at the Pilot's Lounge, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then again on the Barry Boozers channel the following day on Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, guys. Until then, I'm Dave. This is Dave's RC, and we will see you guys in the next one. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.